What's up, YouTube family, Facebook, TikTok? See if I can think of anything else. No, that's it. So Nuggy and I are down here at the Lower Glady dispersed camping area in the Monongahela National Forest in wild and wonderful West Virginia. This is a pretty cool place. You can see where I'm set up back over there in the corner. Nuggy went that way because she's smelling something. Probably a possum or a raccoon. We're going to walk down this way a little ways and check out the other sign. See what it says. It's Sunday. What day is it? Oh, September 8th. Oh, there comes Nuggy running through the leaves, making a ruckus. We're right on a branch of the Cheat River. The overflow is running right past the campsite, and then the river itself is behind the campsite. Against that hill over there. It is really beautiful down here. It really is. Okay, Nuggy, hold on. I gotta grab Nuggy. Alright, sorry about that. So yeah, this big field, you can house, you can have a rodeo, or put all your campers in a circle around this fire pit in the middle. Have a bunch of friends along. This is a nice big spot. There's another horseshoe further down where there's an older couple camping, I believe. I've seen an older couple pull in, and there's a camper there that was all closed up. I don't think that's allowed, but I don't know. Another site over here, pull-off site, which isn't bad. Site I got's nice. It's got a stack of wood, so that's making me pretty happy. Now right here, this campground, it's got two trailheads for the Otter Creek Wilderness, and it's smack dab in the middle of a couple other trails that are out here. We're about 15 miles east of Elkins. Really easy to get to. And if you decide to go out here, I'll give you directions. They're really pretty simple. And another 25 miles or so to Seneca Rocks. So it's in between Elkins and Seneca Rocks. I do believe this is bear country. So beware of that if you do come out here. Not much different than the Allegheny, or even where I was at out there at Bald Eagle State Forest rather. So yeah, we're out here till Thursday, maybe Friday. See how the food goes. So here's another site, nice big open area with a nice fire ring in there. So, like I said, there's another horseshoe down over here. There's a pit toilet over here, but there is no water, no electric, absolutely no hookups. No sewer, no garbage. You bring it, you take it home. So, right here is Forest Road 229. And that'll go up to one of the trailheads for the Otter Creek Wilderness. I'm sure there's plenty of ways to get in there. So let's see what they say about bears. Is there anything about bears? They will take donations, even though this is free. So, that doesn't say nothing about bears. Tells you how to bury your poop. And then I have my little outhouse, so I'm not going to worry about that. There is the pit toilet, men's and women's. And that's the horseshoe over here that goes around. I don't know where I left Nuggy at. She's running around. Oh. Here comes somebody else down the road. I gotta go find Nuggy. Yeah, she's safe and sound over here, waiting for me to finish setting up. So, we'll get back to you in a little while. Cook up a pork chop and a potato, and throw some onions on there, grill up some onions, put on the pork chop. Should be good. All right. let's get this thing finished here. I can relax. Alright guys, I got my pork chop seasoned up, onions cut, potatoes are ready. It's going to give it another hour for this seasoning to work its way into meat, and start on the potatoes. So start with the potatoes and fry up the onion and the chop. It's not a thick chop, so it shouldn't take so long, but it's pork, so you want to make sure it's done. That's a word of advice. And there's Nuggy hiding out underneath the table, soaking up the last of the sunshine. Huh. Wish those deer would come back. They wanted to play. And one started coming over here. Otherwise, we're doing good. It's a good spot. I like it. I've started the cooking. So this brings back memories of childhood. Oh, we got another visitor over here. Well, there are apple trees, and they're finding the apples, so can't blame them for that. They're not going to waste. Nuggy, your deer's back. Anyways, like I was saying, it reminds me of my childhood that every Sunday we either have pork chops or pork loin or beef brisket and potatoes, either baked or mashed, and some vegetables, beets. My mom used to always make beets. And we always had applesauce and a salad. We always had a salad too. So there's memories every Sunday. That was our day to sit. Usually 1, 2 o'clock in the afternoon, have our Sunday dinner. That was good. Nuggy, you see your friend the deer? Nuggy, your deer's here. See him over there? Oh yeah. So, yeah, I'm going to get these potatoes cooked a little bit more, and then we're going to throw on the chop. Alright, now we're getting down to it. That chop looks pretty good. Smelling pretty good too. Potatoes are about done. Won't take long for that pork chop. I gotta tell you folks, these potatoes, they're about perfect. Nice and crispy on the outside, nice and soft on the inside. They're done. Not gonna take much longer for this chop either. So, kind of griddle up the onions, I guess. Alright gang, there it is. Pork chops, onions, and potatoes. Looks good to me. Time to dig in. We'll get back to you before bedtime. I wonder what that is. You come over quite low. That was interesting entertainment. Alright, we'll get back to you before we hit the sack. Good morning, YouTube family. Happy Monday. We just got up and it's like 10 o'clock. We were up earlier, but it was just too cold. It was 42 degrees. It got down pretty cool last night. So, what are you going to do? Stayed inside, went back to sleep for a while. Now it's time for some coffee. Got the generator back up running because it wasn't running before it ran out of gas. And it shut off while we were sleeping. The little heater I have in there is obviously not good enough to keep it a little warmer. It was actually 59 when I woke up in there this morning, and I came out to take a little potty break, and there were a few deer in the field over here. There was a little bit of traffic going by last night too. But hey, we're going to make our standard biscuits and gravy, and then we're going to start exploring this place. So hang around, see what this place has to offer. Alright, we got a couple deer over there. Now we go this way, off the top of the truck. See Nuggy walking over there. She doesn't know what to make of those deer. They don't know what to make of her. So, I thought that was kind of funny. They're coming closer, and then they walk away. Then they get closer, and then they walk away. She was barking at them. I thought it was pretty funny. It's pretty cool. I got deer down here at the campsite. Alright. Alright, YouTube fam. Just a little hint, piece of advice, a warning. the lesson. I was going to set up my porta potty right here. Just knock down the grass, and as opposed to where I have it now. I was going to set it up right here. So I set the bucket down, and you can look right in here, and that's a yellow jacket, ground yellow jacket nest. Right in that hole. And boy, did they swarm out of there. Luckily, I did not get stung. But there was plenty of them buzzing around me wondering what the hell I was doing when I put that bucket down. Oh boy. Yeah, I moved it pretty quickly. That could have been bad. Might not have been sitting for a while, let alone driving home. But yeah, they didn't bother me. But they sure are buzzing out of there. Another thing is, there's got to be an Air Force base or an Air Force Reserves base or something. We've gotten buzzed by 4 or 5 jets today, just taking off in that direction and flying south. That's north the way we're looking. They were flying south, and man, were they loud and low. They're just at the treetops. Too fast to even grab a camera and check them out. I think I got one this morning, but there have been plenty of them, and they're plenty loud. So we're going to take a trip pretty soon down the road here and check out the rest of the place. See how it is. Might as well go back and check out the river, right? Let's do that. Hey guys, now that we've taken our obligatory drive through the campground, about time for dinner. Nuggy's going to eat pretty soon, and I'm going to try something different. I'm going to try making some corn dogs. We're going to see how that's going to turn out. I do have some corn dog mix. It's sitting right back there. I'll try to zoom in on that. Martha White's Cotton Country cornbread mix. Got some hot dogs. I'm going to heat up some grease here, some oil. See what we can come up with. I will keep you all in the loop to see how it goes. Okay, I put up a little splatter guard. I don't know if it's going to do any good. But bear with me. If this doesn't work, I still got elbow macaroni and some tomato sauce for a backup. So that's my plan. I'm sticking to it. I've got the batter mixed up. I'm going to have to give it a test here in a minute. Nuggy's out exploring, and I don't want her to get in the bees. But she saw them and turned the other way. So good for her. Alright, let me test out this batter and then we'll get to dipping some hot dogs. Okay, so either my buttermilk breading wasn't good enough, the cornbread, or I'm getting some stuff at the wrong temperature. So I tried it at a number of different settings and slow didn't work, fast didn't work. It's not a total failure. I mean, there's the wieners, they just wouldn't stay inside the batter. I hate it when my wiener doesn't stay in the batter. But that's what the issue was. We'll give her another try another day. Live and learn. Now, I have never camped where the deer just walk up to you like this. Look at that. And this is in a national forest. Pretty cool. Well, good morning, YouTube family, TikTok, Facebook, wherever else this might end up, who knows. It's a happy Tuesday morning. Just got my coffee done, going to work on some breakfast bowls, and a second day in a row, we were in the camper till 10. It's chilly. 45 this morning, a little better than yesterday, not much. But we're going to get it going. I met some people down the road. They're having a birthday party tonight. They said, hey, come on over. I said, hey, I just might do that. See how Nuggy's doing. Yeah. Speaking of Nuggy, she's down here shivering. She doesn't want to go back in the camper where it's warm. So she wants to stay out here. So alright, we'll stay out here. No deer yet this morning. Oh, by the way, speaking of the deer, underneath this tree over here, get the canopy in the way, there were a lot of apples. Deer didn't get over here since we were here. There's also a nice pile of bear poop, so we know they're around. How often they come around, I don't know, but it does seem like it's that old. So, but I'm not an expert on bear poop. Don't ask me, I don't know. So, maybe tonight we'll get a fire in too. That might be a possibility. Haven't had one yet. I haven't had a fire all season, all year. So I'm going to have to do that. Alright guys, we'll catch up to you later. Eat some breakfast and, I don't know, maybe take the drone up, see how the wind's doing. Wind didn't kick up yesterday till after lunch, so maybe we'll do it this morning. We'll find out. Otherwise, hope everybody's doing well and God bless you guys. Alright, made our way down to the stream. It's pretty low. This is actually an island we're looking at across the way. The river splits in two. It comes back together right over there. This side comes down this way. It's a nice little trickle, nice little babble. There's a spot to put a couple chairs up there and sit down and relax. I might do that later. Very pretty area. This would have been a good spot to see those jets today. Nice clear open sky. Once you make it past that mountain on the other side. But yeah, this is nice. And the deer are really friendly. I can't believe that. They just wanted to make friends with Nuggy and she'll have nothing to do with that. So, alright. Alright guys, this is where the two branches come together. That's the end of the island, little point. It goes back into one. That's pretty cool. It is really low. It's been a dry year. But this is stocked with trout, and I guess in April it's, what they say, elbow to assholes with people in here fishing. So, if you got a Virginia license, or West Virginia license rather, come on down. Set a hook. Get yourself some dinner. It's kind of cute. It looks like the kids made themselves some fire rings on here. They're really small. One there, and there's another one over there. Looks like they want to be camping on their own, those kids. Or they learned from mom and dad. But they did a nice job. No fire, but still did a nice job. What's going on, gang? I'm getting time for dinner. Got my pork chop prepped, my potatoes cut up. Gonna wait a little while. Nuggy's over here crashing and snoring most of the afternoon. The deer have been here. She paid them no mind. The deer were here and weren't even phased by the drone, so that's pretty weird. Had an espresso. Want to stay up and take some pictures of the stars tonight. And yeah, the sky here is amazing. Totally amazing. It really is. So that was the extent of my day. Very, very non-eventful, but that's the way I like it. We're gonna get working on this dinner here in a few minutes, and then Oh, maybe sit around the fire. Had a fire going a little while ago, but went back out. Sit around the fire and enjoy the peace and quiet. Really nobody down here, and that couple that invited me over for a party, they bailed. They took off today. So they drove by and waved, and that was the end of it. So, kind of odd if you ask me. They're supposed to be here till Thursday like me. Oh well, who knows. All right, we'll catch up to you guys later. All right, guys. There's dinner. Pork chop potatoes and some onions. Looking and smelling good. Happy Wednesday morning, peeps. How's everybody doing? A great night. Didn't get quite as cold last night. Still cold enough. Nuggy knows it was still cold enough. Wouldn't you believe it? That young couple down the way returned. Yep, they returned. So they invited me back over for a couple hours of camaraderie around the campfire, which was a good time. Had some fun meeting new people, seeing how they camp. And it was a young lady's birthday, so she had a birthday cake and making steaks, and they made me a steak, and I had already just eaten my pork chop, so I wasn't going to eat anymore. But it was really nice of them. Really nice of them. Friendly folks. But we are in West Virginia, so they say people here are friendly. There you have it. Nuggy's out chasing stuff ready this morning. I don't know what she saw, but she took off like a wild banshee. She really did. She came right back. I didn't see anything. I didn't hear anything. Anyway, I got my coffee done. It's brewing. I'm going to start getting ready to warm up some leftover biscuits and gravy, and we'll see what the day brings. Hopefully it'll be a little bit warmer than yesterday. And I hope all of you are doing well. And there goes my Nuggy trying to corral some deer again. So you guys stay over there. I don't need you over by my food. You're cracking me up. I guess they're gonna go to greener pastures. Nuggy could have made a friend or two. Well, hey gang, it's been a while since I actually did a closing night. Earlier this year I did, down on the river or something. Anyway, it's been a good few days here. Time flew by really fast. I mean, it's a beautiful area, and it's my favorite price, free. So they're on the reservations, and you get 14 days, first come, first serve. So that's what's going on there. I hate packing up tomorrow and going home. I don't like going home. I don't like packing up to go home. But it is what it is. Nuggy's ready to go home. Nuggy's actually inside waiting for the movie to start. So, oh well. It's been a good 4 days now. Yeah, tomorrow will be day 5. Make our way home tomorrow. Don't know when I'll get out again. I got my first grandchild being born at the end of the month, so that takes priority over everything. So I'm going to be a grandpa. Woohoo! I'll watch my head. Can't contain the excitement. I get to spoil somebody. I'm really happy about it. I'm happy for them too. So, other than that, it may be October before I get out, and I'm still going to try to hit up Land Between the Lakes down in Kentucky. I don't know if I'm going to make it this year. I really want to go and spend a few days there, and then take off to see my cousin in Missouri, and then bid her a farewell for Thanksgiving and the holidays and come back home. So, no big trip to Denver this year, but I'd like to see my cousin. So, haven't seen her in a while. Otherwise, here's to the subscribers that I have, both old and new. Thank you very much. I'm kind of looking forward to getting rid of this tequila and getting back to the Fireball. Whew. But but I still have it, so I don't want to spend any money. And it's been a while since I've had a new beer, or a local beer. So this is from Big Timber Brewing Company. It is in Elkins, about 16, 17 miles down the road. And it's called Forest Fest Oktoberfest. So it's 5.6% alcohol. And we're going to give this a try. This is a nice beer. It's a nice amber beer. Goes out really smooth. No bitter aftertaste. Unless the tequila's hiding it. But yeah, no bitter aftertaste. It tastes good. So I recommend it. If you're ever down in Elkins or you find it somewhere. I actually got this in Buchanan at the Walmart when I stopped for groceries. But it's a nice amber. Wish I could show you. I wish I had glasses. So that about puts a wrap on this trip. We'll get back to you in the morning before we head on out of here. Make our way home. I only regret not seeing a bear. Even the ranger came through and asked if we'd seen bears, and he was surprised when everybody said no. So it would have been cool. Plenty of deer and plenty of bucks snorting. You go down some of these trails at night, you'll hear them snort. So they're out here. Otherwise, I hope everybody takes care of themselves, take care of the land, take care of each other. And we'll catch you on the next one, or in the morning before we leave. So, but you'll hear from me. Have a good night, everybody. Well, good morning. Happy Thursday. It's going home day. It's a terrible, terrible thing. Just ask Nuggie. She doesn't want to go nowhere. Doesn't want to leave. Didn't even want to get out of the camper. She knew it was time to pack up and go home. I got my coffee cooking, or water cooking, water heating. Gonna make a couple quick breakfast bowls, and I'm gonna head on out of here, pack it up, and head on home. So it was a great time down here. I really enjoyed it. I really did enjoy it. It's a beautiful place. Although if I had to pick between this and Bald Eagle State Forest, I'd still pick Bald Eagle State Forest. So that's a little bit more beautiful, and you're a little bit more separated from other people. So that's how it goes. But it's been a great 4 or 5 days down here. Weather's been fantastic. It's the best trip all year. No rain. Honest to God, no rain. Absolutely. So what can you get? A little cold, a little chilly, but we are headed into fall here. A few more days. What is it? 9 more days till we turn to fall. Yep. And then we know what comes after that. So we're going to keep getting 6 inches of partly cloudy. Gotta love that. Alright, gang. We will catch you before we pull out of here. Hope everybody's doing well. Alright, folks. I think I got my first bowl done here. Looking pretty good. It's bubbling. Another minute or two, we'll be good to go. Other than that, Nuggie's been chasing squirrels and chipmunks. She's enjoying herself, keeping herself warm. That's for sure. Alright, we'll get back to you in a little while. Hope everybody's doing well. Alright, gang. YouTube fam, TikTok, Facebook, all you guys. Come to an end. A nice week, 5 days in wild and wonderful West Virginia. Beautiful state. Beautiful camping area. Plenty of wildlife. What more could you ask for? And it was quiet. Probably me making more noise than anybody else. So let's see. Like I said, I still have planned to go to Land Between the Lakes, but depending on baby and, you know, stuff like that, family stuff, I don't know. But I'll definitely be out a couple more times this year. And I will be out in the winter. And here comes one of those jets. I don't know where they're taking off from. It's on the other side of the mountain. Anyhow, we'll see him at the end. Yep, just through the trees. Okay, we're gonna hit the road. 6-hour drive home. About. Nuggie's in no hurry. I think she cried when I said we were going home. She loved it here. Squirrels were fun to play with. All right, everybody. God bless. Take care of yourselves. Take care of the land. Take care of your families. We'll catch you down the road.